154 is the natural number following 153 and preceding 155. In mathematics, 154 is a non-agonal number. Its factorization makes 154 a sphenic number. There is no integer with exactly 154 coprimes below it, making 154 a non-cototient, nor is there, in base 10, any integer that added up to its own digits yields 154, making 154 a self-number. 154 is the sum of the first 6 factorials. If one starts with and assumes that, with just 17 cuts, a pancake can be cut up into 154 pieces, the distinct prime factors of 154 add up to 20, and so do the ones of 153, hence the two form a Ruth-Aaron pair. 154 plus 1 is a factorial prime. In music, 154 is an album by Wire, named for the number of live gigs Wire had performed at that time. In the military, US Bauxite was a United States Navy trefoil-class concrete barge during World War II. US Candid was a United States Navy admirable minesweeper ship during World War II. US Ellis was a United States Navy Wicks-class destroyer during World War II. US General Leroy Eltinger was a United States Navy General G.O. Squire transport ship during World War II. US Lowndes was a United States Navy Haskell-class attack transport during World War II. US Sims was a United States Navy Buckley-class destroyer escort ship during World War II. Strike Fighter Squadron 154 is a United States Navy strike fighter squadron stationed at Naval Air Station Lemoore. Convoy on 154 was a convoy of ships in December 1942 during World War II. In sports, Major League Baseball teams played 154 games a season prior to expansion in 1961. Golfer Jack Nicklaus played in a record 154 consecutive major championships from the 1957 U.S. Open to the 1998 U.S. Open. In transportation, Seattle Bus Route 154. The Maserati Tipo 154 race car, also known as 151 quarters, was produced in 1965. Gol Transporter Aéreos Flight 1907 crashed on September 29, 2006 over the Brazilian state of Mato Grosso, killing 154 on board. In other fields, 154 is also the year AD 154 or 154 BC. 154R is a year in the Islamic calendar that corresponds to 777-71 AD. 154 Bertha is a dark outer main belt asteroid. Ross 154 is a red dwarf star near the southern constellation Sagittarius. 154, the third album by Wire, titled after the number of gigs the band had performed by the time of its 1979 release. Psalm Chapter 154. Shakespeare's 154 sonnets, the last being Sonnet 154. El Capo No. 154. Saskatchewan is a rural municipality in Saskatchewan, Canada. The atomic number of an element temporarily called unpentaquadium. In the United Kingdom, 154 is the telephone number used to report business faults with telephone provider BT.